Hello, 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 everyone. This is April Showers. How's everybody doing this fine Thursday night? Just sitting here thinking, R. Kelly, where do we go from here? What can the black community learn from this case? I'll wait and give people a few moments to come in. Hey, Tay Weezy, the champ is here. Gamer brother, how are you doing today? Can everyone hear me? I'm gonna post the link. I want to have an intelligent conversation on what can we learn from the R. Kelly case. Can you hear me, Tay? Can you hear me, gamer brother? Just want to have an intelligent conversation on what we learned from the case and where can we go from here. Hold on. I've got to close my door. I have a guest and we've got TVs and music, everything going on. Hold on. Okay. So, August 11th, 2 days before the beautiful April showers, turned 60 on August 13th, and the good Lord has left me here for a reason. Whew, thank you. Giving praises to God. What can we learn from this case? What we learned is that uh, R. Kelly uh, was the child of molestation. Um, People said as an adult, he should have known better and gotten help. Uh, the music industry created more of a monster. Um, you had people that loved money so much and to be around him that that's why people was able, they enabled him. And then you had girls who wanted to be with a superstar and did everything to be with him. And you had parents that told their children to lie about their ages to be with him for a bag. So, young man, well, young woman, older man has been going on since the beginning of time, and some people want this type of behavior to stop. This type of behavior did not start with R. Kelly. It's been going on in the Black community for years. It's still going on with the drug dealers and the man that has the money. Does anybody have any type of solutions? So I would like to have some healthy conversations on what the Black community can learn from this case and how you can use this case to talk to your children about this case, because with social media platforms now, children can access the internet, and I'm pretty sure they know more about R. Kelly than they anticipated knowing. What do you tell your child about the R. Kelly case? That's what I would be interested in knowing. As a parent, how do you explain the R. Kelly case? That's it. That's all. And how can the Black community learn from his case? And maybe in the next couple of days, I will have an open platform to talk about not only R. Kelly case, but Young Gunna. Talk about all these people that make this money and then they end up losing everything, spending their money on attorney fees. They say the love of money is the root of all evil. But the first thing I would like to know, and I will have an open panel coming up in a few days. How do you explain? Hey, Big Kim, thank you for coming in. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll have been around for years, years. The beginning of time. But I would like to know, as a parent, how do you talk to your child about R. Kelly? Hey, Big Tim, we got you in here. They even have a documentary about Elvis Presley that's out now. How do you talk to your children about these type of situations? Hey, together we break the chain. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Tampa Supreme. I would just like to know, as a parent, that could possibly meet a superstar. What do you tell your son or daughter? Uh, I'm going to drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. Okay. Thanks, Big Tim. Yeah. We got the champ, Tay here, Gamer Brother, Big Tim. Together we break the chain, Tampa Supreme. What kind of conversation do you have with your children now regarding superstars? Me, I was always told superstars are of flesh. They are human beings. They are not perfect. They are regular people just like you and I. More money, more problems. The longer I've been on this earth, I would want to be rich but not famous. I'm dropping the link because I know together we break the chain. Hey, I am Queen. Yeah. Hey, Purple. I just want to know, like, what do you tell your children, you know, uh, do you sit down? Do you watch the documentary with your sister? I mean, with your children. What do you tell your children? Okay. Big Tim says money is not everything. Hey, Tiff Tiff. Yeah. What do you tell your children? What do you know, instead of everybody hating everybody over the case, can people have some common ground? What do what do you do? How do you explain this case to your children, and what can we learn? I know some parents, they know where their kids are at all times. They think, okay. Big Tim says family means more than money will ever be. That's about true too, because at the end of the day, some families, yeah. I just wanted to know, how do people, I think this case should be a good learning experience. Mental illness is alive and well. We have some sick people in the world, but if properly treated, they can be okay. I would just like for someone to tell me how they would explain this case to their son and daughter, and what can the Black community learn from this case. I look at life through everyone's eyes. Hey, Bronze Bird. Yeah. But I'm just, okay. Together We Break the Chain Production says, you first have to educate your children about the many dangers in trusting people, and teach them that not everyone has your best interest at heart. Hey, the only male Cruz, good to see you. And the only male Cruz says, I think we have to be honest about the details when we discuss the case with our kids. Welcome back, Tim. Yeah, I've been all over. I've been all over on YouTube, I've been listening to people, and I think as a parent too, because not only with the R. Kelly case, but we do have trainers and priests and people that have molested kids. I think that kids should know that I'm your mom and dad, and I'm gonna love you no matter what. And please let me know if somebody touches you. So we've got to address that. Together we break the chains. Says this case is not only a learning lesson for kids, but for parents as well. Well, yeah, and that's what I would like to have some healthy conversations. I've been listening to As Is Productions. I've been listening to everybody. Ooh, I listen to everybody's views and opinions because there is no right and there is no wrong. And I'm going to tell you, I turned 60 August 13th. I plan on being on this earth for a long time. So I need these young children coming up. I need them to have some good brain smarts, intelligent. I need some good doctors. Hell, I need some good therapists because they are the future. These people will be taking care of me. How do we break generational curses? How do we protect the children? This is not a white or black thing. This is a children thing. We have the Catholic priests that have molested uh, the altar boys. Hey, kicking it with Lulu. So this is a children thing. How do we send a message that we're not tolerating this behavior anymore? So I'm gonna drop the link if anybody wants to come up and come up with some recommendations. Tim, I wish I had the answer to the question because certainly if I like a man and they are older than me, I probably won't tell my parents because I like that person. You say our government needs to have tougher laws on these kind of evil people. Yeah. But my goodness, if you really start doing research, this behavior has been going on since the beginning of time. Childhood trauma is terrible. It's terrible. I had a cousin that worked for DCFS, and that's what they call it here in Illinois. My cousin quit working for DCFS due to this type of things that was going on, and people think it's normal. Yeah. Kicking it with Lulu says, probably, I don't know what happened, but to look at the situation, this man was messed up in his younger years. He didn't know better. Only what he knew was to live this way. He needs help, and only God can do that. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of, I didn't realize uh, how big this stuff was. I really didn't. I really didn't. Yeah. Now, the only male cruise you said the young ladies was already specialized prior to meeting Kells. this is one reason why it wasn't a problem to them getting with Kels. Well, you know, I used to have a one-track mind, the only male cruise. Oh, oh yeah, were always sexualized. Yeah, yeah, and that's awful too. Um, yeah, some of the girls had already been sexually molested by family members. Can you imagine when abuse is all you know? I have a girlfriend, author Teresa Collins. She will be coming on the show within the next 2 weeks, and she has a book. It's when abuse is all you know, and her father abused her, and so then she got into abusive relationship. And I had problems with that too because I do feel as though if we're gonna go for one, we need to go for all. But I do know when a girl decides she wants to be with someone, it don't matter what mama and daddy said, they're gonna be with them. You know. Yeah, some of the parents was, yeah. Big Tim says, okay, Kicker says, I feel like the parents were really the ones at fault. Some of them knew what was going on. It was about a money thing. Well, that too, but at the same time, um, there were a lot of latchkey kids that listened to their parents. Um, their mothers went to work. They did not leave the homes. Uh, they went to school. They came home from school, did their homework, but of course, their parents was not trying to pimp them out neither. I know, Tim. I couldn't imagine being molested by a family member. A family member. Yeah. Miss Angie Williams. We're not discussing whether he did it or not. We're just discussing he has been found guilty. We are trying to talk about good, honest conversations good, honest conversations. So that's all. Miss Angie, we are having an intelligent adult conversation. Okay, now together we break the chain said, I had to do something, but you were talking about CPS, to be honest. CPS is taking kids out of healthy homes and placing them with abusers, physical and sexually, and when the kids tell, they ignore. And the kids, when they try, the only male crew says a lot of these girls lied about their ages too. So what was going on in their houses that they would initiate that engagement? Yeah. So yeah. So again, if you sat down and you are talking to your child about this case, and me as a parent, I would not, I would be honest with my child and I would say, hey, I, I got a, hey, badass stank. I would say, I lied about my age. I got a fake ID, but uh, I didn't lie about my age to sleep with the man. So when you lie about your age and sleep with the man and then you tell them the truth, maybe to put some fear in them, tell them, hey, that man might get mad at you because you done lied. So they might kick your ass from here to China. We're just having a healthy conversation. Angie Williams, the girls did get on the stand and said that they lied about their ages in the beginning, but they told him the truth. We are not here. We are here to discuss solutions. Yeah, we're going to get Miss Angie out of here. Yeah, we're trying to have an intelligent conversation. I never watched the documentary. I'm thinking maybe I will. Um, to see what people can learn. Um, do you think as parents, yeah, together we break the chain, and this is the reason you probably like Miss April blocked them. I've been in this fight for 3 years, and there are so many people. that's angry about this case. And I'm pretty sure there are, because this case has triggered so many feelings in people. Um, I never was molested by a family member. Well, I can't unblock her, but people like that, when they come in, it don't matter what you say. They're just some people just come in to fight. We're not trying to fight. We are trying to have an intelligent conversation on how we can talk to children and tell them, uh, you know, like what to do. You know, we don't get a manuscript to be a parent. Um, we have to trust our children, and we have to also be willing to let them know that even if you mess up, and even if you made a wrong decision, I'm still gonna be here for you. Yeah, together we break the chains production. The case has caused a lot of people's past trauma to surface, and they lashed out. Yeah, and that is a good point. This case has brought up memories of childhood trauma, of rape, molestation. Uh, you know, women are still in abusive relationships, and men. Look at Johnny Depp. Look at the abuse he took from Amber Heard. She still thinks she did nothing wrong. Big Tim, yes, we all need therapy. Ain't nobody exempt from therapy, including myself. We all need therapy. I just try to do things the right way. I try to understand. I try to look at life through everybody's eyes. And I've had some things happen to me where, I had to forgive people, but, everybody's not strong. They're not strong. I'm going to post the link again if anybody wants to come up and say how would they explain this case to their children. Because, you know, This isn't a black or white thing, neither. This is a children thing. You have gymnasts, any place where there are children are being victimized, molested due to some women deciding to be a single mother or um, a single father. Some parents have to work you know, 2 jobs. They try to teach their children the right thing to do in life. We can do the best we can as parents, but they are still going to be influenced by something. And see, they are teaching in the schools now about, uh, and I have nothing against the alphabet people. Hey, they don't have to answer to me, but they done rose up. I just don't want it shoved down my throat. I still don't feel like a child should be able to make a lot of decisions till they're till they're 18. I know that's how it went in the household I grew up. I didn't have any right. I had to eat what was cooked, you know. Uh, I had a curfew, but that didn't stop me from sneaking out the house. Um, I just tried to do the right thing by my parents. Uh, so together we break the chain. So what needs to happen is people with past trauma, I would encourage them to get counseling to work on that trauma. Because every time a case similar to this, that past trauma will surface again. Yes, you are right. Okay, your little one is trying to go to sleep. Yeah. See, my son is my son. I don't care how old he is. He's my one and only son. And I always try to tell him what's right, what's going on out here in the world. Um, he has dated girls that I saw things he couldn't see, which parents we usually do. And I told him, but I never tried to throw up in his face. I told you I was right. I told you. And I try to tell him each experience should be a learning experience. I told my son when he was coming up, uh, if anybody, tries to touch you, I don't care who it is, I'm your mama. They not God. You tell me. I don't care what they tell you. If they talking about they gon' they gonna kill me or do something, don't believe them. But again, they are children. And to think with so many things going on in the world with children, oh my God, I don't even know how children can be children anymore. Like Jesus Christ, you can't even go to a parade. So a kid might be getting molested at home, bullied at school, go to a parade, see somebody get killed, or the neighborhood they live in, they see somebody being shot. Yeah. And that's all we can do is teach your kids right from wrong in life. It's up to that. When they get older, hopefully they go the right direction where you brought them up. Yeah, because trust and believe, even after we done messed up, we always end up home. Yes, that Tim. Yeah. I have to. Yeah. Yeah, Big Tim, you're going to have to come up because this is a kid thing now. Yeah. I told my kids if someone said I will kill your mom, I said they are only saying that to keep you from telling. They are scared because they know they did something very bad. Yeah. I just want to start holding some intelligent conversations. Um, because I know I had to rethink my thinking. We also have to realize that everybody is not raised the same, but can we just get some type of universal agreement on what should we be telling kids now, other than it's okay to be in love with a really someone of another of the same sex. I mean, you know, I guess this molestation and incest thing really got me shook up. I don't know if I'm getting older. Uh, I don't know what it is. A lot of this stuff got me shook up lately. Yeah. Thank you. Together we break the chain. And we know there's always gonna be good and bad, but I'm tired of all of the darkness going on in the world. I want to have people come together. Yeah, you know. uh, Well, I just had one of my cousins' children. They're there. They had their marriage not too long ago. You know, real smart, intelligent kid. Still love them, no. Huh? Prostitution is legalized now? So prostitutes now, what are they going to start doing? Um, will they have to report their earnings now? Will they get a W-2? Really? I was saying that as a joke. You know, sex is supposed to be a beautiful thing, but it seems like it's turned into, you know, so much trauma with it. Yeah. But again, with protecting the children, um, like I said, I just feel like we got to start addressing, you know, let me see, Monique, Oprah, different people, they were abused by family members. We got to start addressing it. Not every abuser turns into an abuser. Well, I don't know. I guess I need to do some research on that. They might not turn into a sexual abuser, but they might turn into another type of abuser. Also, a lot of people mask their pain. They turn to drugs and alcohol. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Well, I'm gonna end the show, but I just want to start having some conversations. You know, it just seems like the younger children, we're looking at them killing and shooting people now. I don't know if you know they be on the video games too much. So I'm gonna end the show. Uh, thank you very much. Yeah, I'ma just put, where do we go from here? Yeah, I ain't trying to fight nobody over this case. Never have, never will. Yeah, yeah, the video game. Cause honey, they playing these video games that they've been showing and things. Hey, when I was coming up, it was Miss Pac-Man. We just gobbled up people. Shoot, yeah. I want to thank everybody for joining me. This is the first of the series. Yeah, and I think we're gonna have to start communicating, and people gotta gotta. Hey, Charlene, people are walking around so angry now. God, my God, they're angry. People are angry. Everybody that has a channel from now on, I need you guys when you come in to drop a link. Oh, Charlene does good shows. She did a show the other day on how to help you with headaches. I need everybody to know on YouTube. Let me tell you, everybody show I share. Let me tell you, I don't even watch TV. I'm on YouTube. Yesterday, I learned about gardening. I was in all of these people that are gardeners. And me, myself, I wish I would have paid attention when my mother did her gardening, but I was too cute. I didn't want my hands to be dirty and all of that stuff. And Lord knows I wish I knew how to grow a garden now. And you got people, Charlene's Healing. She is teaching you about headaches. Together we break the chain. It's talking about CPS and other things. We got Reese from Philly. He talks about great subjects, but people are talking about things now. You got Big Tim. He's going around showing you different parts of the country. Uh, but I'm going to tell you one thing that I have noticed that is universal. People are starting to talk about God or their higher power more, which is great. I'm tired of the darkness in the world. The Only Male Cruise, check them out. They do great shows. Badass 93 Stains, he pulls out engines and cars and shows you how to work on cars. Kicking It with Lulu, she talks about different subjects. She's very inspirational. We got Bronzeberg. Please go to their channel. Tiff Tiff, thanks for stopping by. I am Queen and Purple Purple. Tay Weezy, the champ, is here. Gamer Brothers. And there's a lot of people that are gaming now. We're talking about the video games, but you got a lot of adults playing these video games too. But the adults know right from wrong. Yeah. Oh, okay. You emailed me. You sent it to JulietApril@yahoo.com. Let me put. You know what? I'm gonna have. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna need to. Let me go check my emails. I'm gonna have to get on that. But I just want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Again, I thank everybody that came in this show. CERN is about releasing demons. I'm going to look for your email so I can respond. Tomorrow, I need everybody to join me. I will be on B Sparrow Talk, and B Sparrow and we do a recap show. Everything that was going on in the world uh, from the week. And I'm also going to start my other series, A Message to Young Women. I was talking to Trent. It's not working. It should be. Yeah, that's it. Here, send it to this one. I might need to try that one. Yeah, try that one. See if that one will work. All I know is we don't get a manuscript for being parents. Hell, we don't even get a manuscript. Well, we have the Bible that we can use as the manuscript for life. Uh, and there are different versions of the Bible depending on which higher power you are serving. And I do know the universal rule is to love one another. And there has to be more love on this earth. Send that email to that Gmail. Together we break the chain, and I will respond. Join me tomorrow on B Sparrow Talk. And yes, it is because when you love, when you just love freely, okay, then you you really won't have no worries. And love don't cost a thing. You might get hurt for loving too hard. Okay, I sure will. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna post my phone number. And like I tell people, they say, don't post your phone number in the chat. But I know how to hang up on people. But that's my phone number. Yeah. But yeah, love can overcome anything. Light can drown out the darkness. Everybody have a great night. There'll be more shows coming. Peace, everyone. I also hope that people can take this case and discuss this case with their children and discuss all of the facts, and people be advised that kids nowadays are much more knowledgeable and have more access to things we did not learn about until we were adults, people my age. So please talk to your children now. Social media should not be raising your children. No topics should be off limits. Everyone have a great day.